How do I grow this viewership?
Only way to do that is to get people to follow you, and this is like a secret pro tip.
Pro tip number one.
If you are gonna do live stream, you need to get as many people to like your live stream. This is what I recently noticed, because like the more people are hearting your live stream and liking your live stream, it gets pushed out to more audience.
Welcome back to Chills with TFC. I'm your host Reggie, and today I am joined with Chanel. Yes, you're co-hosting with me today.
Oh, hi.
You want to introduce yourself for our audience that don't know you yet?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Chanel. I'm the creator of a toast-themed character brand called Tasty Toasties.
Yeah. A lot of the other guests come, they all take this thing and
Really?
it's like free media, you know. This is not acceptable.
Thank you.
We need to invoice this women here,
I
right?
didn't know that.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
everybody was like, hey, this is so cute. I want to, carry it. Yeah.
Thanks,
Must
Reggie.
invoice, the later send her invoice. But yes, we are joined with other amazing guests. Would you like to introduce yourself for our audience that don't know you?
Sure. Hi, I'm Akila and I'm the founder of Be New. So we are a body care brand that specializes in body sugar scrub balls all the way to like body butters.
Nice. And how much have you sold on TikTok?
Probably,
Jang.
I think probably around like 5,000 plus bottles.
Per unit, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Okay. So that's why you're full-time in this already?
Yes, doing this full time.
Nice. And yourself?
I'm Sachin. I'm from SG Bastille, and most people always know me as the laundry pots person.
Why? Why do people know you as the laundry pot person?
Because I guess that is how I became popular on TikTok. So people just know me for it. And every time people tell me they see my face, they see laundry pots. Yeah. Yeah.
How did y'all end up in this thing? Like TikTok shop? Are you exclusive on TikTok?
No, I'm not exclusive on TikTok.
Okay. But you're exclusive on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So maybe we just start with like, how did you end up in this thing? Like for all our aspiring TikTok live streamers out there. Yeah.
Okay, for me personally, I feel like TikTok live selling was a coincidence actually at first, because I started live streaming even before TikTok Shop was introduced in Singapore. So it was like in early 2022, it was just like you turn on the live stream button and you just have to talk. That's it. So the only way customers who want to buy, they have to go through my link in bio
Oh my god.
and then purchase via my Shopee
Yeah.
or like my website.
Okay.
So that was like, I would say, the traditional way of shopping.
That was the
on-
OG lah.
That was the OG,
Yes. Multiple steps.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a lot. So it was a lot of explaining. It was a lot of like, it was definitely not a smooth checkout process. Until TikTok Shop actually was available in Singapore. I think it was in early 2020, late 2022, I think.
You make it sound like so long ago. It's like, it's
It
like
feels long.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so and then when TikTok Shop is finally available, that was when we were more active on live selling, because the checkout process is easier, and like as soon as people are interested or like curious what the product is, they will just check out.
Do you think conversion is better with this process?
Definitely by like triple fold.
Threefold.
Yes.
So your sales went up threefolds after this, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. And yourself, how did you?
For me personally, I was actually a seller on Shopee already 2 years before TikTok Shop started. So when TikTok Shop first started, I was actually not interested because
Because you're the OG, you don't need to
Yeah.
join the new trend, as with all sectors, right?
Because I was like, it was just too much for me. It was like doing live stream and you have to post videos. There was just a lot to get the sales as compared to other platform where you just kind of put up your product and people will purchase it. Yeah. But after I joined TikTok, I also, similar to Be New and Momo, I realized that the live stream is so much better in sales, which a lot of sellers, after they do live stream, they do notice that, because I was at least 3 days of Shopee sales in one live stream in like 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really like super good. So that's why I continued streaming on TikTok. And I also realized when I first joined, because it was quite early on also, I joined about last year around January, so it's actually my 1 year anniversary this year. And TikTok also provided a lot of support, so it was really easy to grow at that time.
Yeah, I love how all your time is very different. It's like, 2022 or 1 year ago, it sounded like it's forever already, right? Yeah,
It seems like sometimes when you do live stream, right, you don't know how long. It seems like I've been doing live for very, very long. But it's
Why?
actually just 1 year. I actually don't know why. It's maybe because you do it almost every single day. So it feels like you've been doing it for super long. But it's actually just 1 year.
Nice. And then why you never live stream? They all say sales so good, yeah.
No, sales is fantastic.
Yeah, then why you go and do booth? Why waste time? Huh? Why
No,
don't just live
different.
stream?
So my goals are a little bit different. I think I need to do both because I only have like a limited amount of SKUs, and it's not like I source from many different people to like sell like fresh new things every single day. And my things are not consumables. So both of them, they sell things that you finish using, you might go back and buy some more. But mine, like you buy
laundry
one,
pot lah.
yeah, and sugar scrub. Like you use finish one, you very good, you go buy more ma.
Fair,
but then
fair.
mine, like you buy one cushion, you can use for like 3 decades if you take care of it. So like the goals are a little
Money
bit
back
different.
guarantee. Chanel says it here.
Hey,
Right?
no, I
3
never
decades.
said that. I said if you take care of it, you can use it
Take
for
care
a
of it,
long
lah.
time.
3 decades.
Yeah, if it's your cho-cho, you can use, like, let's say you buy for your baby
Pass
at
to the
3
next
years old.
generation.
Yeah.
This is an heirloom. This is an heirloom.
So like little bit different goals, but I also agree that the confidence from selling, it goes through the roof when you do TikTok live stream and you do some things to make it sticky lah. Then you see the revenue go up. You're like, oh wow, this works. So
Nice.
yeah, I only started like Q3, Q4 last year. For a few months.
Nice. Great. And I think I should do it lah, right? Waste time do what podcast say, right? Like just go live stream. But yes. I do think like a lot of our audience are interested in something like that, right? So I think a big part of what we are trying to do is to try to uncover alternative sources of income, that could be very, very big, like bigger than, working a white collar job at CBD. So yeah, that's why we got all of you in the studio to try to understand a little bit like this whole TikTok shop thing, like what's going on, Yeah, so I think maybe for a start, right? Like if let's say today, because you guys started, I know it sounds like it's like 1 year only, but it sounds like macam like long, like these people are OGs, right? Okay, so you started quite a while, so maybe the landscape maybe has changed. But if someone wants to like, get into the hustle, doing TikTok shop, how does this thing work?
I honestly think like you should always be like confident in what you're selling, or like or you, because it's a product that you brought in, or like you source from different places. As long as you believe in the product and you're able to share like what's the benefits, what's like what's good about it. I think people are one thing I noticed is people on TikTok shop, they have very impulsive buyers. As long as you can convince them emotionally, or you can be relatable to them, that's the hook. Like they're gonna just listen to what you have to say, or you tell them, do you have this certain issues, and then you're like, oh yeah, maybe I do, and then they just buy. Because like I said, the checkout process is so easy, and I've heard from other sellers also, if you want to get something right and you don't want to pay, you don't want to feel the pinch, just use GrabPay, the installment. Yeah, and that's what encourages people like just buying like a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And that's why people buy laundry pots, right? Like, why do I need to tune in every week to buy laundry pots?
As in, actually, this was something that I was thinking of also, because these laundry pots are available in every supermarket.
Yeah, exactly.
So
why buy from you?
Correct. So it was something that I was...
SG Best Buys, right? Yes.
That's definitely one thing, because our prices are lower than supermarket price. But another thing is, I think it's interacting with your audience. So if anyone who is starting out right now, I think the most important thing is the TikTok landscape has changed entirely. So compared to last year and this year, it's very, very different. There's a lot of people streaming, a lot of merchants coming on board also. So if you're joining in now, you need to like stand out from the crowd, as compared to last time where it was much easier because there was only a few people streaming at that time. So if you come in now, you definitely need to do something unique, stand out, interact with your audience. Because sometimes what I notice is a lot of people like when you share about your life with them. So I do incorporate that also. So for example, while I'm just selling any product, I also like include my own opinions or just share something. They're always interested in your story.
Like that, right? Recently. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but then so from your professional view, right? From your professional view of this situation, if today I want to come in, right, how should I do it? Like, because you said that you want to be unique, right? And you want to be special, because now a lot of people are streaming, it's run-of-the-mill streamers are everywhere, right? Essentially, right? So how would you do it if it was you today? You want to like restart this thing?
Actually, I've been thinking about this recently because I actually created another account that I wanted to grow, but I have not started streaming because myself have been scared, because I'm like, it's a totally new account. So like people don't recognize you for your face or anything. It's the account matters. So it's really difficult for someone to come in right now. But even if there is a lot of people who just joined a few months ago and they are like even better than like everybody else right now. So it really depends on like your personality and how much the audience on TikTok is able to interact with you. And also also another thing definitely is how well you're able to sell the product. Because ultimately on TikTok live stream, if you want to earn from it, you definitely need to be selling something. So it really depends on whether you're able to market the product well, sell the product, and also make it entertaining at the same time. Because people don't want to be watching a live stream which is like an advertisement for like 2 hours. They don't want to watch that either.
I picked on something. You're saying like it's about the account, not about your face, right? Like it's a new account. Even you are afraid of it. Like what's so different? Like this account thing.
Well, TikTok mainly works on algorithm. So the most important thing for TikTok's algorithm is how much how well the account has been performing in the past 30 days, in the past few months. So an account that is brand new is unlikely to get equivalent views as an account that has been around for already a year. Yeah. And if let's say your past track record is always like 100 viewers, if today you go on live, you will also get 100 viewers. Yeah, it doesn't fluctuate so much. So everybody has like their standard count of viewers that you kind of expect every time you switch on your live stream. As compared to other platforms live stream, it's different in a sense. So TikTok is like standardized in this algorithm sense. So that's why if you create a new account, at first your viewership will be quite low.
Really? Okay. And then how do I grow this viewership?
Only way to do that is to get people to follow you. And this is like a secret pro tip.
Pro tip number
if you-
one. Ding.
If you are gonna do live stream, you need to get as many people to like your live stream. This is what I recently noticed, because like the more people are hearting your live stream and liking your live stream, it gets pushed out to more audience. Yeah.
Okay. So all the like, just get people to like.
Just get
when
people to
people
like it.
come in, it's
Yeah.
like this. Give them something to like.
Correct.
Do y'all do that? Is it very common?
I have tried it before. So for liking, I usually will say like, okay, can we get to 10,000 likes? Then I'll give you like this product at $2 cheaper. So then people will go and like it. Or like, for example, if you want
Becomes
to
like
get
a
more...
team effort.
Yeah.
Go and like, right?
Yeah, they really do that. Yes,
People
yeah.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like if they give you gifts, like virtual gifts, like if they start to spam the gifts for you, then suddenly I will see more viewers come in.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Because my brother one time he tuned in, he thought it was very funny. He started giving me chicken rice, nasi lemak, all the virtual thing,
The gifts,
laksa,
yeah.
chili crab. Yeah, then I was like, why are you wasting money on this? He was like, no, I'm helping your algorithm, and he really did.
Yeah, because algorithm feeds off of that. If the algorithm realizes that people are liking your stream and interacting with you, and then it will push out to more audience so that other people can enjoy your stream also at the same time. Yeah.
Nice. Do you have any tricks up your sleeve? Any pro tip?
Honestly, pro tip for me, like the gifting, but I see like my viewers, they give me this treasure box. So this treasure box is, you should encourage your viewers to give you treasure box, because like this treasure box, viewers must wait for like, I think 10 seconds, and then everybody can claim a coin.
Okay.
So when they claim a coin, then they can give you a gift.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's, and it also encourages people to stay on and also invite more people to
Wait, give
watch.
me a bit more clarity. This uncle is not very on TikTok, right? Yes, but I think a lot of professionals want to explore, right? Because they see all the people making money, right? So, what is the treasure box? How does it work?
So it's like,
It's a tool that
it's a
TikTok
virtual
has
gift,
has
actually.
has created.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
virtual gift like what she mentioned, nasi lemak icon or like chicken cutlet, But this is a treasure box where people, when someone sends it, right, it will be on your screen for like maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once the treasure box opens, after that 10 seconds, everyone can claim one coin.
So everyone that's watching the
That is
live stream
watching.
can claim that one coin.
Yes. But it's a quota lah, basically. Maybe
uh.
up to 10 people can claim. And then with that one coin, they can actually send you gifts as well. Yeah.
Okay. So essentially, it's all these little tips and tricks that TikTok has kind of dished out to keep people on your screen.
Yeah.
Right. So that they stick through the live stream. Oh, nice, interesting. You got any tip now? You so long never stream already. So okay, pro tip number 3.
Yes. I think the pro tip is like how to drive more traffic. and
Yes.
everything.
We
When
haven't
you
even get
have
down to
a-
selling,
when
right?
you have a video that does well, sometimes the algorithm pushes this video does really well, right? Sometimes TikTok will give a notification and say your video is performing really well, or go live now. If you have time, just try to go live, because I realize they do push the live when a recent video I've posted does well.
Oh.
Yeah, because I had like some videos, sometimes they go past the 10K views mark, sometimes stuck at a few hundred. Like it just varies across the board. And then when I have those videos that suddenly like organically growing, I'll just faster go live, and it helps. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Those are all serious pro tips. Okay, so that is the traffic level, right? Yeah, you want, because you open a store, you want people to come, right? And from the digital front, this is what it is, right? These are the things that you need to drive traffic in. But based on that, then what do you sell? Like, you all found your niche, right? But what are some things that you think if today you will do it again,
Mm.
you know, it's like oh yeah, some people should sell that, you know, but not enough people are selling that. Like, what would you recommend people to explore when it comes to selling?
Oh, so like maybe potential trending
Yeah,
things
potential things that you
to
can sell that it works.
honestly, I'm thinking about her answer about like, things that are perishable,
Mm.
things that people will come back for more. I think that is something to look at, like that kind of categories. Food is also doing well on TikTok, because it's easy to get food products to go viral also because people are curious about the taste. So it's really all about your reaction, So like if you're doing live selling on TikTok and you're selling some F&B thing, drink or like candies, you can literally eat in front of the camera and just show your reaction and then try to be more descriptive, with the flavors whatsoever. So I think like F&B is something that has potential in TikTok shop market because there's been a lot of viral,
Yeah.
a
Like
lot
what?
of
Like
viral like
what?
cookies, like
White drink.
dark chocolate, white drink, white drink.
Oh my god, white drink!
Oh my God, no.
Shit! I actually know white
She
drink.
opened
My
a
goodness!
pothole.
Oh my god! Yo,
Sorry.
yo, we're
Okay,
going
let's-
there. We're
let's-
going
let's
there.
come
Yeah,
back from
yeah.
there.
But yes,
Yeah.
so yeah, with that, it's very easy, and F&B is also I would say it's quite cheap, so people tend to buy like a lot, like a bulk probably. If they're really convinced with like your reaction or like how you market it. So yeah, that is something probably new potential sellers can tap on.
Okay, I want to ask a very Singaporean question. What about license? You know, like food products. You know, there is a bit more regulated. You know, do those things matter? Like when you're starting out, like when you select a product to sell. You know, all these complications. Does it matter, or you're too small for the agencies to come down and be like, check on
That
you?
is true because usually for food licensing, right, you have to be very large for them to check on you. But if you are, let's say, importing food from other places, yes, you do need an import license for that. Yeah. So if you have import license, you can import anything that you want. But if you are making it by yourself, you don't need any license to do it. Yeah.
And yeah.
For food, sorry, I can chime in because I got one kaya jar, right? So at first I couldn't list it because I'm a nobody seller, and then all the other items are not food. Only one item is food. So I think I managed to get in touch with the TikTok team, and then they did an exceptional clearance for me because mine is factory
'Cause you're
made, and then
exceptional.
I could no, no, and then I could like prove that it's made in a factory, it's halal certified, it's shelf stable, blah blah blah. So I think as long as you can get in touch with the TikTok onboarding team, they are very very helpful people. Like they can help like you get to like know what things you need to get cleared lah, so you can start selling. Yeah.
Nice. I feel like TikTok need a sponsor today. But anyway.
I
that's-
really think they work very hard getting
Yes,
people
yes.
onboarded.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. TikTok must sponsor. But yeah. So, but then, I mean, all of you have, you create your own product. You resell all sorts of products, right? You created your own products also. What would you recommend, like from a game perspective? Because starting your own product is a whole different set of problems, right? Like because a lot of people will do like they want to do like OEM, or they just want to like get a link from someone else and just kind of sell through an affiliate. All the different permutations out there. Maybe you can share with us like what are the different possibilities out there when it comes to the product line.
I feel personally, if like you're trying to produce your own like product, right, it really needs a lot of testing. There's really a lot of phases, sample phases, whatsoever, and a lot of quality control as well. Especially if you're starting, I'm pretty sure you won't start with like a huge MOQ, right? I mean, I started Binu with only 100 bottles, and fast forward to where we are, we have like thousands of bottles now. So, of course, at the start it wasn't easy. So our first batch, that came in, like the first restock, it was like our formula was not perfected. So when it reached Singapore, it was all crumbly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my entire stocks was actually affected. So I think these are the things that you have to consider, like as someone who's starting your own, product, is that you need to look into the proper manufacturers, also formulation as well. And I think spend more on like getting the samples right first before mass producing.
Can you elaborate that a little bit more?
Okay, so basically samples itself, like they will probably ship maybe just one bottle to you, and then you can try it for yourself, and whatever that needs tweaking, you can always, relate to the manufacturer. So ensure that this is done before saying, okay, I can order like, a carton or like 10 cartons. So yeah, because I didn't do that as a first step, because I was like, my first 100 bottles was like, I was satisfied with the quality. So the next time I just restocked a whole carton, and I realized that, the quality is not the same.
Why is it like that?
Yeah, because I'm not so sure, because there's some lapse in the manufacturer's quality control. So I think these things are the areas that you really need to focus on, and in a way to save money as well. Because otherwise your stocks will be really really affected. quality wise.
Fair. Okay. And yourself?
For me personally, I would say going through the reseller route was the easiest way
Because you sell everything.
you can sell anything that you want,
Yeah.
and whatever you want to sell, most of the time the brand is already well marketed, so you don't have to do any marketing from your side, which was easy to sell. So for those who are looking for like the first time, if you are just coming on, you want to sell something, the easiest way to go is to already sell something that's popular. Yeah, as compared to definitely creating a brand will give you much more success, will give you much more satisfaction, but it will be much harder. So for someone first time, if let's say they just want to get cash quick, easiest way would be to go for reselling. Yeah, and reselling, of course, have to choose the right ones, because a lot of people like to do the import from China, but that one has a lot of issues. A lot of issues, because shipping is a problem, and if you don't know how to speak the language, that's also a problem. So there's a lot of issues. So you can actually just purchase locally. There's people in Singapore to supply all these items. So whichever item you're looking for, most of the time there is a local supplier. The price, yes, will be higher, but it will be much safer for you, because the item is already properly handled when it comes to Singapore. So that is what I would recommend. And I think always feeding off the viral products, especially if you are gonna go and sell on TikTok, you need something that has the potential to go viral. Because I've done previous campaigns before for certain products where I've spent a lot of money, but it doesn't go viral. So, and you are just left there with a lot of stock that doesn't move, and you can't really do anything because the product didn't go viral. So it's definitely something that you need to look into carefully, and you kind of have to guess what is the next viral product.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the part that you will not tell me, right? Like, what's the next viral product?
Or I feel like you can make it viral yourself.
In what sense?
Yeah, I feel like, sometimes
Like, put your cushion on my set.
Yeah, like
right?
that.
Then like free advert all.
yeah. And then when you're doing
Partially,
Yeah, but the thing you never request. It was just there. The person just keep taking. Different guests
Aw,
come in,
that's
all take
good.
the tasty toasty. So yes, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like when you're doing video content, right? Maybe you can say, "Oh, this is what everybody's using right now," or like, "This is like, the cutest, plushies you can ever find," something like that. So it's all about marketing and the wordings that you put in your content, and then you can always reiterate that during your live streams. Yeah.
Yeah, and making the product go viral, sometimes it's just constantly repeating. So if you show the item every single day, right, it has the potential to go viral, because people keep seeing it, and everybody will start saying like, "Oh, I keep seeing that." So in their mind, has gone viral already.
What is that one thing that you've done magic for, like that went viral?
I would say on TikTok it would be laundry pot lah, for sure.
yeah.
Because when I first joined, there was no one who had this product. And it's not mine. It's definitely brands that have already been around for a long time. But on TikTok, it was not available at all. So when I joined, it was something that was like, and a lot of people didn't know about it at that time. So like, it recently became viral, I would say. So like last year, at the start of the year, a lot of people don't know what it was. So it was kind of a new thing for everybody, and they just came in and purchased and gave it a try. So that was something went viral. And recently, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but there's this new cheese toast that's going viral on TikTok. Not sure how many of you guys have seen it.
I don't know.
F&B is easy to
I feel
go
like by
viral.
the time this thing goes out, that thing not viral
Yeah.
anymore.
True.
It's like
Something else
TikTok is so fast, right? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very fast. Most of the viral products last maybe 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
So once it peaks at the virality, then in 2 weeks' time, the sales will
The
dip
sales will
down
drop.
very
Yeah.
significantly.
It does continue to sell, especially if let's say you posted video content. Video content will always generate sales. So even like sometimes there's people, right? There was one of the products, one of the specific cotton candy fragrance laundry pot that went viral 1 year ago. But like the sales really dropped already. But sometimes on a random day somebody will still buy it. So
Shout out to you, the random guy that buys cotton candy laundry pot.
so yeah, that's the thing with video content. It can sell at any time.
Can we give me a bit color? So by the time, let's say laundry pots, right? By the time it peaks, and then like after it's peaked, right? What is the kind of like, like kind of sales difference? Like, is it totally gone? Or
I would say it will at least half.
at least
it will
half?
drop at least half.
And then after that, it will kind of like
It will
have a
like
meet a
really go
plateau.
if the product itself is really very good and people are very impressed, because sometimes not all viral products are good. If the product is really very good, it does have a continuous sales. Yeah.
So sometimes it's not good, but because of you, they buy, right? So you bad boy. In that sense, okay. But I want to dig a little bit deeper on like choosing a reseller, right? In the sense, because I think there's a lot of wisdom in that part. Like, how do you negotiate for your rates? How do those things work? So, I mean, we ruled out the whole thing of like buying from China and then sending whole thing, because there's a batch buy, there's all these MOQ,
Yeah.
there's a warehouse you gotta
Right.
manage this whole thing. It's complicated. But we just start from, if let's say today someone goes to a local distributor and say that, okay, let me take your product and sell on TikTok. right? What is the type of numbers that we're looking at? How much percent can I negotiate with them? What is the type of arrangement? Is it on consignment or do I have to pay upfront? You know, what is the common situation?
Okay, so normally for distribution in Singapore, every supplier works differently. It really depends on the brand that you're going to. If you are going to a very big brand that has already gone super popular, has been around for like 20, 30 years, they will give you a very high MOQ. If you want a lower MOQ, they will increase your price like crazy. So to the point where you won't even be able to sell anymore. So that is definitely one thing to look at, because at the start I have fallen into traps that have very high MOQ and then end up, even though it's a very big brand, it doesn't sell.
Like what?
I cannot name the brand.
cannot say.
Cannot name the brand because yeah.
But what product? What type? What things? Is that a
Um,
category?
Home care supplies.
Okay.
Home care and something that you use every day.
Okay. Put in comment section. Not we say one, you say one. Okay.
I never
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
for
But can you give us a bit more? Yeah, the specific. I want more color on that. Like what
Okay,
was
I
the
will tell you how much I
situation?
invested into that brand.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
For that specific brand, I put in $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you ask me until today, have I taken back the 20,000? No.
No, so you're using the product at home now.
Eventually, it comes to that
Yeah.
stage.
All the festivity, hey, you want not? Hey, your birthday, you want not? Hey, I got a lot of
use
product.
that product as a gift with purchase?
Yeah.
For
I
your
have
other things?
a lot of times
okay,
because
okay.
that's the only way I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Somebody else has to pay for it. So
Yeah. Because I was just thinking like, yeah, that's one of the best tips, right? Like to incentivize the impulse purchase, give like you buy this, I give you freebie. You use that one as the freebie
Yeah.
if it's possible.
So I've done that before, but I would say one of the best investment or the best distributors that I ever did, and this one I can say because it's a good thing. So I would say it's actually Wash. So Wash is the brand that supplies all the different laundry pots. So whatever brand that you see, okay, most of the time it comes from them. Yeah, and recently I've gotten into this new coffee, and like they sell a lot of it comes from Malaysia actually. So it's Oriental. It's the Hwayang
Oh,
Oriental.
yeah.
So
Oriental Kopi, the
yes,
egg tart
correct,
brand,
that one.
right? Okay.
Yeah, so
yes.
they just came with all their new products. So we're actually selling that in Singapore now as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So in terms of finding a supplier, I think you should definitely negotiate MOQ. They will force you to buy a lot. It happens all the time. They will force you, just get one more, just get two more. But if you fall into that trap, it's very hard to get out of it. So
Okay.
know what your limit is and buy to that limit only.
Okay.
And consignment wise, people don't offer consignment.
So
Consignment is
TikTok
very
has no
hard to get.
consignment. Okay.
Consignment for your distributors, unless they're a very new brand that just like came out, they'll offer you consignment. But for most brands, they will not offer you consignment. At most, they'll offer you cash on delivery. That's the best they'll give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For our listeners, if you don't know what is consignment, maybe it's an older uncle term, right? Consignment essentially is if you sell the product, you don't need to pay anything upfront. Based on the sales, you get a cut of it. And then if it does not sell, the product goes back. So the risk goes back to the distributor, the owner of the product.
Yeah, correct.
Right. Whereas what a lot of people on TikTok are doing essentially is you buy the product, right? So the inventory is yours already, and then you gotta handle it in however way. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, what about affiliate sales?
Affiliate sales is very different because I do that too. For certain product that I don't want to in stock, I would just do affiliate sales. Affiliate sales is very different. It has no risk at all. You don't spend any money at all. It's like $0 investment. And if you do well, you get money for it. But of course, in terms of how much do you get, the percentage will be lower. If you in stock it, it will be much higher.
Can you give me some numbers like affiliate aga, where are we on this?
Okay, affiliate normally will be anywhere between 10 to 20%.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you were to sell it by yourself, you buy the stock in, it will be anywhere from 30 to 50.
Okay. So laundry pot is 30 to 50 or even higher.
No.
No.
This is for other product.
Okay.
Laundry pot, actually, a lot of people think the margin is very high. But the truth is, it's not.
Okay. Hey, welcome to the Financial Coconut Podcast Network. I'm your host, Reggie, aka Your Chief Financial Coconut. And if you're loving what we're creating here, like, share, subscribe, share with your loved ones, comment in the comment section below. And yeah, we'll see you for great content on Chills with TFC. So then as the margin gets adjusted, right? Essentially when you start, the product haven't viral, margins may be a bit higher. But eventually when viral, then, every Tom, Dick, Harry also want to sell laundry pots, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So like, Tom, Dick, Harry, hey, sorry, I'm not saying you are. Okay, so, but everybody wants to sell the thing that sells, right?
Yes,
so once that happens, does your margin kind of taper? Do your distributors come and say, hey, we need to adjust the price? What's the situation? Like how landlord will adjust the price
Yeah,
when they see your
yeah.
business very good, right? Right? Yeah.
Distributors likely will not change your price, but you have to change your price because there will be thousands of other people wanting to sell the same thing. So normally, right, to give you a rough gauge of it, you started off at like $20, for example, you will drop down to at least 15 by the end of the product going viral. So it cuts a lot into your margin. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's very insightful.
Mm.
And then when do you retire the product?
Normally retiring is when it totally stops selling. Yeah, but usually most products don't have that unless you are in a category where again like it doesn't really move, like people don't come back for repurchase. But like my category
Like the
specifically
30-year plushie. 30-year money back guarantee. Don't need to buy again. Say.
Yeah. No, cannot say that. I'm not going to take someone's chocho back after 30 years.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you say.
Yeah, so in my sense, it will be like something they replenish every month, so they will come back. But for certain item that if the customers don't like it, we will discontinue it. Because customers review and feedback is the most important, and we don't want to sell anything that they don't like. Yeah, it ruins our reputation at the same time also.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Fair. Then how do you keep up with the audience? Right. So essentially we think of starting the storefront. You guys have given up all the tips, right? Or a few of the tips. And then we talk a little bit about the product, right? Then now, okay, so you get started, you do your camera, whatever you use. Okay, actually what's the setup that you use, if you don't mind sharing, when you first start? Is it just a phone?
A phone stand.
A phone stand?
Just a phone stand. No
That's it.
lighting.
No lighting.
No
Okay.
microphone.
Now got lighting. Does it matter? Or does it not matter? Because like in production it cares, right? Like
Yeah.
no light you will look bad, right? But like on TikTok it's okay. It's just about how you engage. Is that?
Yes.
So the essentially the cost barrier to entry is very low from a cost upfront
Yeah.
situation. But it's just so many people, so it's getting very hard. Is that sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say actually if you wanted to do live stream, it doesn't cost you anything because you probably have a phone stand in your house already. So
Yeah, you probably
just-
have a better phone than us.
So just use your phone, and even if you don't have a tripod, you can like lean it on something. You can even do that. Lighting wise, honestly, even sometimes until now, if I'm lazy, I don't switch on the lights. So it's not 100% important because the ring light is really annoying to like plug it in. I don't have enough
know.
socket. There's so many things to plug
I
in.
know.
So
Yes.
yeah, I don't use the light sometimes, and I really don't. I think it's not necessary unless you're in like a dark room. Then maybe yes. Yeah.
Okay. And from the fulfillment side of things, right? How is it done? Because sometimes I see the TikTok video, right? Then got this guy, right? The receipt keep popping out from that thing, like I was like, wow, like exciting. But does it work that way? Is it how does it work when I purchase from you? What actually happens on your end?
Oh, for me, for my live selling is I pack the orders straight away.
Mm.
So it also encourages like those who are still watching, right? Is still contemplating, they will actually make the purchase because they know I'm packing right in front of them. So and I always tell them,
Do you shout out to who?
yes, I
Yeah,
do. I say their
oh.
name, I say what their orders are. So at least people will know what are people buying. So to invoke a little bit of FOMO, you're watching, oh my god, this girl is getting this.
Bad. No.
I
But it
mean,
works,
it's
right?
girls,
Yes,
girls we are like,
selling,
oh, okay,
yes,
what are you
yes.
buying? Yeah, and then so I will read out what they are buying, and then while I'm reading what their products are, I also pin the product. So at least they can find the products easily. Yeah, and then when I'm live packing, I will also tell them, okay, so I already packed your order and it will reach your doorstep in like 2 days probably. Yeah, to tell them that like, okay, our like delivery is very fast. So this is what you get when you purchase from us. It's like no way, it's hassle free, and you just sit and wait for your products to come. Yeah.
But on your end, all the work is done, right?
It's
You got to
me,
do all
yeah.
the work,
So
right?
I actually do all the packings myself.
Okay.
And I also noticed like the viewers, they actually enjoy like this ASMR kind of like,
Yeah.
ASMR-esque.
I guilty. I watch pimple popping. So there's some level of these things around.
So like when I'm printing the airway billing and I'm packing all, so it gives them like, some of my viewers comment, oh, it's very soothing. And I watch your live stream to sleep. I was like,
that's a bit much. She does not need to know.
and then like sometimes when I do live stream during lunchtime, I say, oh, what are you guys doing? Well, I'm working, but I'm watching your live. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, so, and I feel like my approach to live stream is really about like, I want to be as personal as possible with my viewers. It's not, I don't want to do too much hard selling because at the end of the day, I am promoting my brand, but I do know that, some people, they have already know what type of products that I offer, right? So at this point, it's just like, okay, just having a conversation with them and saying, okay, maybe you need this, And then I'll just, okay, if you need something like this, then I will recommend you getting body butter maybe for moisturizing. Yeah, so my angle is like not so much of hard selling, but
Yeah.
really just like having a conversation with a friend.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. And what?
I really agree with her life packing because I've bought from her twice just to see the life packing. Because it really is entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really say if you can do life packing.
Then are you life packing?
No, I don't
Your
do.
volume is too high. Is it? You need a crew at the back. Hey, left 300. Right.
I don't do life packing because first of all, my item is not something that is like aesthetic. And
Laundry pots are not aesthetic.
and I don't know, I don't really have like nice packaging or like I mean in a sense nice packaging, we do have like carton boxes and stuff, but like compared to hers it's like colorful and stuff.
I know.
It's something that's visually appealing, but like mine in a sense would not be visually appealing, and I would say it's very difficult because people order different things and it's very hard to pack them on live because they're all different shapes and sizes also. So yeah, that's the one constraint when it comes, so that's why I cannot do live packing.
Fair.
Actually, I can chip in on this because I evolved from having my warehouse pack the orders to doing the live packing myself.
Yeah,
I pay
previously
the
you came on, you talk about the
I pay
paying.
the warehouse to pack for me. In the end, I asked them to send the stock to give me to pack because I need an activity to do on live other than just like keep talking about the benefits of the plush. What's the benefits? Cute lah. I'm sorry, not like yeah, it's just cute. Like how many times can I say it's cute? So, and then I think that FOMO thing you mentioned is 100% true because like I sometimes wait for maybe like 5 orders come in a row. Then I press the printer, print all at the same time, right? Then you see the printer shooting out the orders. Then suddenly I will see like people like, hey, actually really got people buy. So it works. Like this live packing strategy works. And because of this, I went to make nice packaging. Before that, I was like, I don't need to, as a small business, I don't think it's time to invest in like a big quantity of packaging yet. But specifically because of TikTok Live, I was like, okay, time to make my own bags that look good. Because people are going to see it, and then like another branding like canvas. Yeah, so for people considering, I really think you have to incorporate this as into part of the entertainment experience. Yeah. Because sometimes I stick wrongly lah, or I print wrongly, then I just make a joke out of it, you know, like it just gives you an activity to do on camera, especially when you're streaming for like 2 to 3 hours. There's only so many times you can go through your whole catalog again and again without like going crazy yourself. Then times doing that, imagine doing that every day if you do this full time. I cannot. You need to find things to entertain yourself also. Yeah.
Okay, fair. So then, how do you price your product then in that sense, right? Because pricing is an important strategy, right? Because like what you said, after the peak, it comes down to 50%, you know, as it goes viral, other people kind of compete with you, but you have a different strategy because it's just you, right? The product, you know, is unique to you, right? Because of the brand and everything, right? So how do you all choose how to price every product that comes in? Is there a general rule of thumb?
I think for me personally, my products has to at least, be double of like,
your cost.
the cost. Yeah. And of course, this is inclusive of packaging and, all the materials that I use. And then on top of that, I also ensure that it also covers like, a little bit of miscellaneous stuff, like subscription fees, commission fees from TikTok Shop. It's been increasing. So
what's the percent now?
I think it's around 3%. 3%.
3%.
Yeah.
Okay. So it started as
1.
Oh,
Yeah.
TikTok also very naughty.
Then got
This one,
GST
yes.
increase
Then got
also.
GST.
Yeah.
So we also have to make decisions that also have to, to help us because I'm a small business. So like there's only so much that I can cover. So that's why, but I still think that TikTok Shop, the shipping fees is still okay, for consumers.
So TikTok handles everything, shipping, everything.
They partner with like third party logistics, so mostly like GNT.
But from your experience, essentially, once the person buys, you pack the thing, and then TikTok will come to your house and take from you, or
because they partner with GNT, so it's like GNT is scheduled to already pick up from like your studio, your office. Yeah,
So
like
you
the
don't-
next day.
so the fulfillment is like easy.
It's quite seamless.
Yes.
You don't need to
Yeah.
care about anything.
No.
Unlike selling on Shopee or something, you got to figure out your own distribution, right? Your fulfillment process.
No, Shopee also has
Shopee also has
Yes.
integrated.
It's just that TikTok Shop, they solely work with GNT, whereas Shopee, you have different options of different courier, logistics company like Ninja Van, whatsoever. So it's more, I would say, standardized for TikTok. So you only have one person of like contact for, picking out your delivery. So it's quite easy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the receipt machine TikTok give you, is it?
Oh no, we buy ourselves that one. We buy from Shopee.
So okay. Buy from Shopee to sell on TikTok.
Yes.
Say.
So for those starting, your budget really very low, you can go Carousel and find. I bought mine from Carousel.
How much is it?
I I don't know, like maybe $20 off the full price. But yeah, you can always buy secondhand stuff to start a business. Don't have to buy everything brand new.
Yes.
Agree. And everybody in business, right, knows this, right? Whether it's you do the cafe, do the whatever, right? You can buy the second hand, your margins are going to be much better. You risk manage so much smarter. Yeah. But pricing for you? So she
Pricing.
has about a 2x
Yeah.
type of situation.
For me, I cannot do 2x. So because pricing in a
Because?
sense, people don't allow for that high of a margin, especially when you're selling another brand's items, they already put their margin on there.
Yeah.
So you cannot really hike up so much from that. So it's usually about 20 to 30%. That's how much. And we focus on volume more than the margin. So sometimes we even reduce our margin like voluntarily because we want to sell a larger volume of it. Yeah, because for us personally, I also think that TikTok has the demand. TikTok has the large group of customer that is wanting to buy. So if you can target that, if you can lower the price and target everybody, you in turn will be making even more. So that is how I priced my products. And one thing was very important was it has to be lower than supermarket because you have to give them some sort of advantage to come and buy from you. Because I would say at all the supermarkets have everything. So like no matter what, it doesn't have to be laundry product, could be anything. You're looking for coffee, they have like 20 different varieties.
Sometimes
So-
I go in, it's like, what's the difference? All these things.
Yeah, so there had to be an advantage for them to buy on TikTok. And anyway, now there's also like the online grocery stores. There's RedMart, there's Shopee Supermarket. So again, you need something to advantage from that. So comparing to RedMart, Shopee Supermarket, yes, we try to price even lower than them, and our delivery fee is also lower. So that is where we kind of take the advantage so that customer come and buy from us instead.
Okay. Essentially, NTUC or like supermarkets already is an X price. All these online retailers is like even lower, and then
Yes.
you are even lower.
Correct.
Right? So that is the goal, lah. But
Yeah.
you sell in mass, and that's the strategy.
And also another thing is we don't have overheads that others do have. Like for example, supermarket would have rental, would have staff, would have so many overheads. But for us, generally, we only have our rental. We can do the packing ourselves. So there isn't so much overhead in a sense to start something online. So which is why we can lower the margin and still be able to survive with the lower profit margin instead. Yeah. And because of the higher volume, yes, it does take you a lot of time to go and pack all the orders. But I don't know, it's quite fulfilling to see that you have 100 orders instead of 10 orders, but both maybe giving you the same profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. You got anything? You don't have to have anything.
No, it's okay. No, actually, because selling on TikTok was so intriguing. Like, and then somehow I saw success.
Yeah, I am
with
very
my,
intrigued by this
my,
thing.
my
Yes.
stuff. I actually went off a tangent and I was looking for new things to sell on TikTok because I wanted to just
Oh.
expand and go do the volume game, right? Because there's two ways to do it. Either you build your own brand, which I think is an accumulation of years of work before your brand really like has a solid foundation, or you can just go for the volume thing. So I think you have two fantastic examples here.
Yeah.
And I actually went through that whole exercise. I thought about it. I won't name that product, but I even found what I wanted to sell already. But in the last minute, like they didn't want to give me exclusivity for Singapore as an overseas product. So I was just like, never mind, I focus back on my own thing. But like I really think to answer your question for like what should people be considering selling on TikTok, number one, something that it could be like they cannot find in Singapore yet. So you're a new person, bring it here. I agree, you can make it viral because once you start having a few people and if they write reviews, then that's where it will start to pop off because you can point the consumers to the reviews. And then over time, it's like Shopee, so got more reviews than more people buy, right? So you either bring a new thing that nobody has ever seen before and then you introduce via live stream on TikTok first, or you find something where you can give very, very good deal, like best deals. Yeah.
But you're competing against best deals, Just saying, right?
Yeah, because he was
guys
already
are
there
dominant.
first, exactly.
Yes.
But I have to say, the first time I saw you selling laundry pot, I clicked the laundry pot price. I was like, laundry pot's so cheap.
Yeah.
Like it's just that I already had stock, so I didn't like refill my stock. But next time I know who to buy from. So I think those are the two things people need to consider. And in terms of the margin, I think any product you're selling, you always need to give away some margin. You're selling in person, like me, I'm doing pop-up shops, then the margin goes to the rental, right? But if I'm selling online, then the margin goes to maybe a little bit of discounting here and there, or 99 sale, 10 sale. Instead of rent, I use it as like promotional
You
price.
gotta promote, push it out.
So whatever product you create, you just need to make sure that you have enough room to play with the margins over time. And then as and when needed, you just expand and if it's
Okay.
seasonal product, then sometimes you take less but more volume. Exactly like what he said. Yeah, but very, very important that before you go and buy anything, you go and do your math first. And then remember GST is 9% because the last 2 years, every year my GST increased 1%. Then I'm like, oh.
I
yeah.
gotta keep adjusting my price.
Yeah.
Essentially. Okay.
I eat the GST though, but yeah.
Same. For now.
Okay.
Yeah, for now, yes.
For now,
For now,
While I
yes.
can.
For now. While you can. Okay. So it means the margins are still healthy, lah. You can
Yeah.
you can tarik, right? Essentially, that's the situation. Okay. Then, so I think the system is there, right? You find a product that kind of works, or you hypothesize that I think this will work, right? And if they're not sure, they can email you, lah. Ask, what's your professional opinion, right? So there's that, and then you kind of have a very simple setup. TikTok has kind of done a lot of heavy lifting on fulfillment on your end, even on kind of like the software, everything is all integrated, right? So the things are quite light, essentially. Thinking about it, like to do a live stream, it's not that challenging, right? But there must be a difference why you succeed, right? Like, what are the tips and tricks to it, right? In a sense, what time do you go live? What's the best time? How do you keep the attention of the audience? How do you get them coming back all the time? I know we littered it a little bit here and there, but yeah, give us pro tip number 5.
I feel like personally for live stream, right, and to keep your presence going is really to be consistent.
So same time, same day, like that.
Same time, same day, or like at least same days probably, or number of times you do live stream. Really, it really depends on how you want to schedule your live stream. But at least if people see you 3 times a week, they're like, oh yeah, I know, like usually she would do live stream at this time.
Yeah, I've seen her
Yeah.
around, like this face,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but also with consistency, you also have to be flexible at the same time. So meaning if you are always doing at the same timing, right? Okay, that could be the same group of people watching you. You might not have new user or new viewer accusations. No, you're not like, because people, it's like a TV program. They know 8 p.m. Maybe SG Basil is coming, right? And then, but for him, it's because he has so many new things to show. But for me personally, because I'm always showing the same thing, that's where I have to be more, I would say, strategic in my timings. So if I feel like, okay, I've been doing too much night live streams, let's try the morning crowd. Let's see who's watching me, and I also notice a difference in the demographics. Maybe at night I see more younger customers, and in the morning it's more of like middle-aged, maybe mummies. Yeah, and that's actually what happens, So I actually, initially my mindset was like, okay, I need to be consistent in terms of the timing. But then as I realized, like, okay, because it's the same viewers and they have already bought my entire collection, and then there's nothing else to purchase, that's when I switched to mornings. And that's why I was targeting mummies, I was targeting like
You
office
mean morning
workers.
people also watch live stream?
Yes, I think like on their morning commute to work, and they're bored, they're just watching, and then little did they know they're just pressing the buy button.
Little did they know. Like simply go like that. Go.
Yeah, like I was like, oh yeah, maybe it's a product that's I've seen a lot. I've seen it on a different timing, and then now it's appearing when I'm watching it. So maybe I should try it. It's like a sign.
Little did they know it's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah. What about you? Any good tips?
Any tips? I would say recently I've been hearing this a lot. Before
I know
you go
recently
live
I
stream-
also take a lot of TikTok tip from her. She'll be like, hey, there's this thing, try it. There's this thing, try it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about trial and error. So you just got to try. I heard this recent new thing where before you go live, like 1 or 2 days before you are going to go live, you can actually post a video. They call it a pre-hype video. So in that video, you basically just explain what you're going to sell and what day you're going to sell, what time you're going to sell it at. So the people who watch your video, will likely come into your live stream. And also TikTok's algorithm again is pushing out your live stream at that time. The video will be pushed out. So if you notice before on TikTok, when you see a video, if the creator's going live, on their profile it will say actually live. Have you all noticed that before?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can actually just click into that to go into the person's live. And then this is through the help of the pre-hype video. So this is something new that I heard. And besides the pre-hype video, I would say if it's your first time selling, try to start off with something that is a bit of a lower value. Something that isn't too expensive. I would say somewhere between less than $30 would be good. Yeah, because some people I noticed the first time they come, they try to sell like $200, $300 things. People are not going to like trust you and give you $300 on the first time that you're going live. As compared to $20, they are more open to like trying it out for the first time. And then after they realize
what's the
that,
worst, right?
Yeah, what's the worst? It's just $20.
Yeah.
So after they try it out and they know that you are trustable, they are more likely to come back and repurchase something that's $300 from you. Yeah, so I think these are two things that I would say.
Do you feel like you end up getting stuck in the bracket? Like if you because some people think like that, right? I come in, I must brand myself, I
Correct.
gotta sell the $500 product. If I go and sell the $5 one in the future, I'm the $5 face. Like
Yes.
you always see me as the cheap one, right? Budget deals, right? Yeah, you will not trust me on the $500 product. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that idea valid?
That is definitely something that I think I had issues with also, because one thing given is my store name. So
SG Best Buy is $500. You better sell a car. Right?
so that was something that I was really worried about. But I would say, I guess it really depends on how much like willpower you have actually. So if you have the confidence, if you have the thing to keep on going, the fight to fight it, right, you will be able to get out of the bracket. But yes, there is a thing on TikTok where if you start off selling $20 to $30 item, your audience, especially the regular customers, are very used to that bracket.
Yeah.
So only the customers who come in for the first time, they're likely to buy the $300 thing. Yeah. But I would say this can be easily avoided. You just need to, the first few times that you sell the $300 higher value item is gonna be really difficult. But after you get past that few life where you will have no sales at all, it will
Then
get
you still
better.
must act like Macam got sales. Like, whoa, things are
Yeah.
going good.
Correct. But when you sell, I've heard this for a lot of creators, not only just me, I've heard this from others as well. On their first few times that they sell high value item, they have no sales, at least for like 2-3 weeks. But after that, people will slowly start to realize that this is the new audience that you're trying to target. So then they are more open to buying the more expensive items as well.
Okay, interesting. And then what about things like what she said, right? 11/11, 10/10, or like payday, like do these things matter? Like if you go live like strategically on these days, does the algo help you better, or
Yeah,
does sales
it-
increase? Like what's the situation?
I would say, okay, this is really sometimes depending on the campaign that you are doing. It can go both ways. Sometimes you don't know which way it will go.
A lot of
Sometimes
personal stories here, very loaded. Yeah.
sometimes you will have like the best day of sales ever. But sometimes campaign days, there is a lot of people streaming, a lot of things to buy. So customers may not really choose to buy things on the campaign day. Especially if your item isn't something important, something that they want, they are very unlikely to purchase it on campaign day. So a lot of people always have this misconception that campaign day is the best day to go live. But actually, it's one of the worst days to go live, because there's like a huge amount of people going live that day, to the point where algorithm doesn't know where to give the audience to. Yeah, and a lot of people use paid promote on these days. It doesn't work either. It doesn't work because
Oh my God, finally.
the algorithm doesn't know what to do. Yeah.
Someone that resonates with me. But yeah, that's why in the beginning of like, Be New, our pilot program, all the campaigns, double digits, were doing really good for us. But for the past few months, we noticed that ever since we want to join in this double digit campaigns and it's a scheduled live stream, the traffic is not there. Yeah, even though we spend on paid ads, it doesn't. Like our traffic is sometimes worse than our normal.
Then why
view.
bother, right?
Yeah, so that's like my energy right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, okay, so
It's
like some campaigns.
Sorry guys, we're out.
So like
Yeah.
some campaigns that if it's not a peak period, it's not like a very major festive season, I don't join. I prefer doing live stream off peak because that's where better sales are at.
For our audience that don't understand campaigns, like what are the campaigns out there other than like double digit or like payday? Are there other weird things
TikTok
that
is now
people
trying
create?
this new Friday campaign. So they do it every Friday.
There's a recent one for us with some beauty thing that I completely like. I
You
also
didn't?
didn't join.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you gotta pay to join these
Yes,
things.
like with ads.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to
okay.
put a certain amount per live stream that you do.
How much will it cost?
It was around, I think, 200.
200.
Yeah.
So it's actually TikTok will create all these things, these
Yeah.
campaigns. Then you want to join. It's like it's bitter, right? You want to
Yeah.
join. You pay $200, buy the thing, and then you can kind of go with it.
Yeah.
That's the situation. But your professional view and also your professional view is when that happens, so many live streamers, so the algo does not pick you up, you don't stand out. It's
Correct.
harder.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I have to say,
yeah.
I think I observed this. So I mean, granted, I don't do that much live, but when I started, I did
It's okay lah,
9, 9,
you
10, 10, 11, 11.
Yeah.
Then I did 12, 12, but between 11, 11 and 12, 12, I didn't do much. I think I did Black Friday. No, I didn't do 12, 12, sorry. Between 11, 11 and Black Friday, yes. Wow, Black Friday one was damn bad.
It's a
I
blackout.
think, yeah,
essentially.
because I think exactly what you said, like that day was just so crowded.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but the earlier months, 9, 9, 10, 10, I think maybe TikTok shop was not that saturated yet. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why I found more success earlier on.
Interesting.
Even though I became a more professional later.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. I get it. When I first
mm.
started as a podcast, right, my production value is not as high, but I was the only boy, right? I was the only guy in town. You want to listen, you have to listen to me. There's no other
Yeah.
person, right? But then the big boys started to come in, right? And I was like, oh my god, they're splitting traffic,
Yeah.
right? Very stressed,
Singapore
right?
only
Yeah,
6 million people.
Yeah.
Just so you all know, every month when TikTok shop, the team, they have account managers for some of the team, they're trying to grow your sales. I always ask them, when can we do cross-border sales? That's
I've been asking this so long
Yes,
already.
I ask
Yeah.
them every time they got some feedback, training session. I
Yeah.
always just make it a point to put that question in. I am trying so hard because Singapore only got 6 million people.
Yeah.
Like I see the TikTok US sellers, or the other thing, from China, they can sell from China to Singapore.
Singapore, yeah.
But then we cannot do it
Oh, is
reverse.
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
region
Yeah.
locked. Singapore within Singapore only. You can't even
Oh.
sell. Okay, don't talk about Indonesia. Indonesia gonna ban. But
Yeah,
Malaysia.
Malaysia split
Malaysia,
that thing.
Yeah, Malaysia,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like their market just naturally got a lot more people.
Yeah.
So for us, like 6 million people, let's say you stream every single day, by 1 year, maybe your audience saturated already, you know?
But you
Everyone has
become
watched you.
famous. Everyone has seen you.
Like everyone knows,
Yeah,
sugar
yeah.
scrub, laundry pot. But then like, like how do you like you need to find, do you sell new products? You need to find other avenues for growth also if you hit that audience size limit to a certain point. Yeah.
Nice. I enjoyed my time today. I think there's a lot of insights, a lot of pro tip, and a lot of things that I think what TikTok will want you to do, but actually the people practicing it tell you something else, right? So those are very cool. Any last things you want to share, or where can our audience get to know you? Like other than your shop, right? Because they know your shop, but professionally, if they want to connect, how can they connect with you?
Honestly, I'm
Solely on TikTok, right?
I'm only on TikTok, no, Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram at bnew_shop. So I think our Instagram is where you can reach us via email. Yeah, and I think I do have viewers who know me personally as well. Yeah, can reach me at mofuku _ that's my personal Instagram. Yeah, in case want to connect, or just like I have a group of like TikTok moderators that I actually, they're my friends now. So like I always go out with them. Yeah, so it's like a group
It's
of
like a
community that I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
That's cool. And you?
For me, actually, SGBC is only on TikTok. We are not on any other social media platform, but you can always drop me a DM. Yeah, and I will always respond.
Serious, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes,
Commitment.
it
That's a commitment. Thank you. And you?
Tasty Toasties on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I will check both, but sometimes people just DM hi. That's why I don't respond. Yeah. Please be straight to the point and put hello and your request. Then I got time, I'll reply.
Auntie working at the bazaar, lah, right? Give her some time, right?
No, it's not that. If they just DM hi, I find it very sus.
It could be
Yeah.
scams.
Yeah,
On Instagram
yeah.
especially. Yeah.
No. Also, I'm a little bit annoyed because I have some viewers from TikTok Live. Then they come find me, but when they come find me at my pop-up shop, then like they always come find me, which I'm very grateful for. But then I'm annoyed because like they come say hi, then after that, like the interaction ends there. Then I'm like, okay, I don't know how you expect me to
No, these days you need black card for everything, right? You need combo card, you need support the people.
Yeah, like, I'm like, thank you for coming down, thank you for supporting. Then after that, they ask me like, the weather very good or what? Like that. I'm like, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do here. Make me feel awkward. So yeah, that's why.
I know.
But anyway,
Trust
yeah.
me, I know that feeling.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
the-
okay, hi, bye. I want
like-
to float away.
Yeah, like, rather you just straight to the point, tell me what you want. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
you.
Appreciate it. And if you have new discovery on TikTok, please let us know. Over time, keep us updated. Okay. Thank you all. See you next week. Hope you become a successful TikTok live streamer.
Watch us on live.
Yes, watch us. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
bye.
Bye.